Just need to bring Instagram up. Of course, it's on a delay. Wait a minute.
Yeah, because I'm going to share them when you go live.
Okay, it should be showing now. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I am your host, Cheryl Brooks. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. If you enjoy the upcoming show, please like, follow, and subscribe to the broadcast. And please like this episode so it'll get noticed as well. And we're going to be discussing two books, but it's a collaboration of Ballers by Casey Mills and Charity Shanae. And we will be discussing the characters and the story, but just with minor spoilers, nothing too major. All right, looks like we have some people in the audience. Hey, Miss JB, thank you for joining us. Hey, Jennifer, no problem at all. I understand. I understand. We are going to we are going to rock with it, and you can just join in from the audience because she did read the books.
She
Not
sure
sure.
didn't write books.
You try, Shivani.
That's
I
all
was
right
hyped.
though.
I got all
Listen,
my
you
books
read
finished.
something, so it's all right.
I tried. And I'm almost through with Ballers. I got like an hour left. I tried.
Oh, you're
Oh,
almost
that's good. You
done.
get then.
I tried.
Well, at least you have the background, so you still have the background as far as because you
I
know
know.
more than I do because I haven't read the other books yet.
Yeah.
As far as that. All right. Hey, Francis, thank you for joining us.
Hey, Lady Francis.
Shabana, you and Katina, if y'all can keep an eye on Instagram for me. If it
Yes,
shows, I
ma'am.
don't know what's going on over there because lately it hasn't been showing the comments until after we're off the thing. All right, so we're gonna get right into it. And welcome back, ladies. I forgot to say that to the show.
Thank you,
Hi.
thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So as far as the collaboration, how did it come about? What was the initial spark or idea? Who came up with it for the whole DVL projects?
I think it was very much collaborative, actually.
Yes,
Yeah, it
yes.
was very collaborative. We wanted to do a team project for KMP, and it was just me and her back and phone, back and forth on the phone, sharing notes, coming up with the parameters of Deville, Diamond Falls, the actual city, Deville, the neighborhood, the gangs, the people, and like the events that take place in it. And so,
Okay.
it was collaborative the entire time.
Yes.
How many
We
authors are involved in the projects?
in Deville, I think what we
Yeah.
had 11.
Yeah, it
We
was
had
11 for
11.
Oh,
DV.
okay.
Yeah, we had 11 in Deville, and we just did, like she said, back and forth with collaboration. Then we put all of those notes into a file and said, okay, ladies, here's the city, here's the background. Pick your story and however you want it to go and roll with it.
So so like in this one, I see that in your two books of Ballers, I see that Tyreek and Nicole are friends.
Yes.
So with the rest of the series, is it like that as well? That the characters cross over in different books?
It's me and hers do more. So
Okay.
in the original Deville, is really setting up Diamond Falls, the town, the neighborhood, and then the gang. And so the other members of KMP wrote a gang member. So of course they all know each other. They live in the same neighborhood. Their lives cross. In Deville, though, we both wrote the two leaders of the gang. So ours were naturally closer to each other.
Okay.
So yeah, they were closer to each other, but everybody knows everybody, and there may be minor crossovers. But in me and her books, they just happen to be the leaders and founders of the gang and best friends.
Yeah, and
Okay.
we typically will try to let everybody know the details and our characters. So we say, hey, if you need a barber, you can use this person who's in so and
Mhm.
so's book. And if you need to someone who is in childcare, they can go to this child care center. So that
Mhm.
every
Okay.
so we list all of those things in the notes, and because we're not hands on with them when they're writing their stories, it's really up to the author how much they want to incorporate, but there are certain consistent themes that we try to have through the story.
Right.
So we wanted everyone to mention the building that they lived in. We wanted everyone to mention the block party and the fact that they were a part of the DP gang.
Okay. Yeah, because I was curious as how that worked as far as because I know it's different with different author collaborations. Some are more intertwined, where you have to like outline together and all of that. So I
Yeah,
was
no,
look at you.
we didn't. Yeah, we didn't with this. And Charity and I, because we did the two main leaders, our stories had to be so cohesive because we would talk daily about how they started the gang and what the gang stood for and all of that. So she couldn't say something different than what I was going to say in my book. So
Right.
ours had to be more cohesive than the other characters, the other stories. So they could just mention a certain event, per se, the block party, in a time or space that their characters were there, whereas we would have to align with how the block party started or what it
Yes.
was stood for and things of that nature.
Okay. And what do you like most about collaborating? Um, as far as with you two and then other authors as well. Is there an upside to doing that?
It is. It's you to effectively collaborate, and I'm gonna use that word very clear. Effectively collaborate, you have to be similar in certain ways, and definitely not how you write, because that's your creativity. But
Right.
in terms of flow and delivery, those type of things, and you have to be able to bounce off ideas off of each other freely. And I'm gonna say this: we do it very well. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Okay.
I agree. I agree.
We do it very well because we'll both be like, "Well, what if?" and we'll end up saying the same thing. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
so we do it very well. So
And,
I think it
and
just matters. It
it
has to be
matters.
done
Yeah.
effectively. Yeah.
Right.
And
Right.
the beauty of it is you can read my book, and when she says we do it well, there's an art to it because you can
Yeah.
read my book and you can read Charity's book and not feel like, oh, well, dang, I just read this in KC's book or I
Right.
just read this in Charity's book.
Right.
And there really is an art to delivering the content, which so that the timelines gel. So
Right.
Yeah.
that you as a reader don't feel like you're just repeating things. So we'll go back and forth like, I need this scene to happen. Here's what my character is going to say. But you can say it in your book from your
How you
character's
want to.
perspective, however you need to. But this
Right.
is what I need to happen. And then she will do
Okay.
the same
Right.
so that we're delivering our timelines are parallel and the scenes are parallel. But you guys can read the book and not feel like, dang, I just read that. So there's
Right.
really an art
Right.
to do it. So when she says we do it well, those are the things.
Right.
That really are important outside of just the writing itself.
And I can see that too because I've read books before where it is like that where you're getting basically the same scene
Same.
in each
Yeah.
book, which is fine too. But it sometimes it mirrors each other so much that it is like you read the same
Mhm.
the same scene.
And you
We're
end up
very
skimming
conscious of
through it.
that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
We're very conscious of that. Yes.
Mhm.
And I agree with him since I did read Deville. because the scene at the court, at the court, when I was reading, how do you say his name?
Celine, yeah.
Salim's part, what happened. Sirius runs up, but then when I read Charities, and I'm like, oh, I get more details. Oh, he stopped him.
Yeah.
They did it well because they did it well.
Yeah, I can't wait to read the rest of the series.
Yeah.
I know I did it out of order, but
It's a good time.
but you know what? I love sports romance. Because if y'all remember when we had to chat in
Mhm.
Zoom, I told you I wanted to do the rodeo book.
Yes.
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 Then when I saw y'all had ballers, I'm like, wait a minute, I love sports romance. We got to
I
change.
want to do those.
Because that's what I said. I was like, I thought we were doing rodeo.
And that's how I figured out I had read the wrong ones.
Oh,
yeah.
It's not no
Yeah.
sports. They only meet at the court and it was a fight. I'm like, where's this?
Yeah, look,
And that's what she said too. She said, Cheryl said it's a sports romance. I don't
Ain't
see
no
two
sports.
No.
different.
she said
Hey,
there was a fight
Michelle.
at the court.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, Lashira Lee. All right.
Okay.
Jennifer is asking UKC, is Cove and Zaya getting more? We getting more from them?
You may see. So and I'm gonna say this so that she can't back out. We're gonna get it on camera. So we're gonna revisit those characters through other stories.
Yes.
And Charity will have another story coming that will give you updates on those stories. I'm gonna say this on camera. And
I like how you put me out there.
Right.
no, but so you will see them again because of course you want to know the things, that
We
happened
do.
to make
Right.
sure they get their
Me too.
happily ever after.
Yes, because I was looking for the baby and the daddy. But you put it in the book, the back of the
You
book,
did.
Yeah,
that may be
you
coming.
will
Yeah.
get
You did.
updates. You won't get a full story unless maybe
Yeah.
it's a holiday novella or something of that nature, but you will get updates on them. I just don't believe in rushing characters.
Mm,
And they were at a good, comfortable space where we knew they were together.
right.
And they're gonna ride for each other and stay in it, but I didn't want to rush and throw a marriage and a baby in there because it
Right.
just didn't fit the
Right.
storyline.
Well, in
It's
my
really-
storyline, that young boy gave her that baby.
So
Right,
did.
right.
They were in a whole different space because listen, Tyreek, like from day one was just in it. And
Yes,
he
he
was like,
was.
this is
Day
it. This
one.
is where I'm gonna stay.
Yes.
And whether you like it or not, we in this. So
Correct.
Right.
their
Yeah.
story was so different.
Yeah.
Right, because she was older, which
Yes.
I like that you didn't write him too like immature.
Immature,
He was-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
yeah.
Mhm.
With the age gap, so they mirrored each other as far as their
Mhm.
maturity level. So I
They
like
did.
that.
Mhm.
Now I did want to find out more about Cole's brother and his agent. Okay, Casey, I'm intrigued. I want more of them.
Listen, so
We
that's
all
gonna be-
do. We
that's
all
gonna be
do.
my next story. When I say you'll get updates, that'll be my next story.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just really need to tell their story, but I gotta wait until I'm ready to tell their story.
I'll wait. I'm patiently waiting. And then back to what you were saying as far as with Cove and Zaya. I think because I didn't feel like disappointed or anything how you left it, so I felt satisfied. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
And Lashir is saying, yeah, for the
For
baby.
the baby.
And Jennifer says she will be patiently waiting.
Yes.
Yes, Myra, you have to read these two books. You'll enjoy them, but they are part of a bigger universe.
Yeah.
The DVille projects. So we read out of order, but because I wanted to get the ballers part.
Well, you're
That's the
fine
beauty
because
of it, though. Yeah. No,
you don't have to read them in order.
Yeah, you
Okay.
don't have to read them in order, and that's the beauty of it. So, even Cove and Tyreek, they showed up in those first two, our books from Deville, but
Right.
they're cameos where you are intrigued by them, but you don't know their stories.
Okay.
And we gave you their stories in this, so you're not like you can read them in any order, and that's also an art too, just creating these stories and giving you tidbits and introducing people so that you can read in any order and you don't feel like I'm so lost. What is going on?
Yeah.
Right.
And we were not lost.
No, we definitely were not.
No.
Okay, before we get too much into the stories, I have a few fun questions I started asking romance authors. I don't know if I asked this to you too when you were on here before, but what is one of your favorite gestures made by one of your characters that stands out to you?
Let me tell you, I write some thoughtful men, so but I'm gonna say for me, I'm gonna go with my book 180. She had a bucket list, and her husband worked tirelessly to fill every item on her bucket list.
I love that.
He was very thoughtful in dates and everything to make sure he was fulfilling stuff on a bucket list that he had only seen once, but he seen it once and just really worked hard to fulfill her bucket list. So I'm gonna say that.
And what book was that?
180.
I actually had that written down, Shirley. I saw it when I was going through the books, And I said
Okay.
when I was looking at the synopsis, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to put this on my list. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
So I would say that one is
That is
one of them.
definitely a must read if you haven't read that. It's competing with my favorite of hers, which is Spousal
House of
Privilege. So
Privilege. Yeah,
if,
mine too.
if
you said what's your favorite KC of hers?
of her Spousal Privilege. So if you
Okay.
haven't read Spousal Privilege, read that and Justified Privilege. But 180 is competing with that. So that's how good that book is. You need to read it.
Okay. Yeah, because my first introduction was actually her first time on the show when we did a novel
Now
Christmas, and
Christmas.
I
Yes.
loved it. Loved it.
Dorian.
Loved it.
Forget about Dorian. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. And then we ended up doing Jabari, and I saw him a lot in your story, actually, Casey. Yeah, I saw Jabari in
Jabari
yours.
Oh,
and
Jabari
everybody's
all up
story.
and through Crescent Falls.
Everybody's story.
He is
Oh
all
man.
up and through it.
Oh, Lashira said yes, you can read them out of order, and I
Yes,
said yeah.
you can.
Okay.
And I
What
think
about you,
for
Casey? What's
me,
one of your yeah?
I'm gonna say, I think for me, I'm gonna, because it's the most recent book that I wrote, it was just in, so it was Aseo in Tempting Chaos, the way
Oh.
he was just so adamant about, she had a bad contract in the music industry. And
Mhm.
from the time he met her, they're sitting in the car and he's like, sing to me. And she sang for him, and just the passion in her singing, and then the stress from her not having that joy because she was in a bad contract. He was just 10 toes down, like, I'm gonna get you back
Mm-hmm.
your life source. And singing was her
Mm-hmm.
life source. And he just did everything in his power with the intent of making sure she was back into that happy space and she had her life source. And he didn't even really care if it affected
Mhm.
his career. So I think that was one of the sweetest gestures for me. It was just those, and my men are always very, they don't always do grand gestures that are money wise or
Mm-hmm.
things that buying gifts and stuff, but they are
Mhm.
adamant about keeping the women in their lives at peace and in their happy
Mhm.
place, no matter what the cost. So those are the things that are so much more important to me.
And I
Well,
love.
and he comes in a close second to Kincaid, and you can do damage,
Yes,
And
because
I read that we actually talked to her
yes,
about that those
the
books,
yes,
wedding,
and
the wedding. I'm sorry, the
yes,
wedding for me.
yes.
I love Kincaid down, and so you can
yes.
get
I
Yes.
even asked her, okay, I need more of this, so she told me which
Yes.
other books to read to her. But I'm reading. Actually, you brought up Cruel Intentions. Is that
Tempting
the name?
Chaos.
Temptations. I
Tempting,
actually started
tempting.
reading that the music because I also like music romance. So when I saw that, I started reading that. I'm
And
not
that was
finished though yet,
heavily industry focused as well. Like there's a lot of the actual industry in
Hmm.
that one.
Yeah.
which I love.
Mhm.
I'm not finished with it though, but I started reading it. And books, and they loved is it Asylum
I say,
or
Sale,
Sale?
Yo.
yeah.
he was not playing about her for real.
He was not playing from day one. He was 10 toes down with her, and
Yeah.
it was just that thing.
And yes, Jennifer is seconding that about Temptation.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, Jennifer, are you the one who told me about that one to read? But I did start reading it.
Mhm.
And then let's see, LaShira said, ask Casey about her arranged marriage books.
He
What
never.
books are those, Casey?
So actually, you read the first one, which is You Can Do Damage. That was my very
Oh,
first
okay.
arranged
Okay.
marriage, and that was where I learned that this is my sweet spot. This is what I love. I love mafia. I love arranged marriage. That's
Yes.
like my happy place. And when I write those type of stories, they're gonna land every single time. But I think my favorite arranged marriage, of course, of all time, is gonna be Shadows and Whispers.
Yes. Oh,
Mhm.
I love
And I
it.
think that's the one you told me to read to get that same feel
If you
that I
want, like,
got. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
But that her you can do damage is my favorite arranged marriage book, and I hadn't written one, but I because of how well she did that one, it made me write mine. And I always say this little fun fact: her MMC is Kincaid, and
Mhm.
in my first arranged marriage, spousal privilege, his last name is
Last name is
Kincaid.
Kincaid.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Okay.
in homage to him. Yes,
I love that.
yes.
Okay, so what's an overused romance cliche that you both secretly love?
I don't think
This
any
is the
are
thing. Yeah.
overused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say I don't think it's anything overused. But I think a popular one is arranged marriage.
Yeah.
But I love them down, but
Yeah.
never overused because we can never have enough. So
You don't think Secret Baby is overused?
I don't, because you can
no.
read Secret Baby. So if you give Charity and I the same 10 facts about a story, a
Mm-hmm.
Secret Baby story, and say, okay, I want you to write 3 versions of a Secret Baby story, they're going to be 6 very different stories.
Yeah,
She's going to
true.
write 3 different versions. I'm going to write 3 different versions,
Mhm.
because based on how we perceive life and
Right,
the
right.
experiences that we've had and how we would process and think, the stories are going to be different. So I don't think that it's overused,
Me
because
neither.
they're all different. Every time you write
Yes.
it, it's different, because you can get Secret Baby where the baby is in the book the whole time, or she doesn't come back till the kid's 10 years old. I've
Right,
read some
right,
Right.
right.
where they're a full grown adult when they find out, and they consider them
Mhm.
Secret Baby,
Right.
because they hid this child. So no, I don't think it's overused.
Yeah.
And actually, a few authors have said that when I've asked them that question, and they say you always get something different even with the
It is
same.
so
Yeah.
different. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um, and hey, Midnight, thank you for joining us.
Hey, Midnight.
Hey, midnight. Midnight.
Lashira is asking you, Charity, what's your favorite trope?
Oh, second chance romance
Second
all day
chance, and
long.
I
And
hate
Casey
it.
hates it. Second
What? I
chance
love
romance.
that.
I love second chance romance. When it's done right,
Yeah.
it's that, oh my God, like why aren't y'all together now? Y'all know y'all should be together. It's that yearning for them to get back
Yes.
when they get together. Second chance romance. Yes.
Because if we didn't make it the first time, why are we trying
Well,
again?
then we just had somebody to say that. I can't remember who was. Yeah, somebody was just on here and said the same thing. Oh, it was L. L. Right. She said the same thing. But you
Yeah.
know what? Best mine used to be friends to lovers,
I love
but
that too.
second chance is like creeping up to be my first.
Number
Yeah.
one.
Mm.
Yeah.
Number
But you
one.
know, my least favorite is enemies to lovers. I
That's
cannot
my
stand.
favorite. That's my favorite too.
Mm-mm.
Tina, Shabana, y'all jump in. What's y'all favorite? What
Maybe
y'all think
not
about?
Enemies to lovers is
enemies,
my
but I like
favorite.
adversaries more than enemies per se. But I just love the tension,
Better.
because when they finally get to it, oh
Yeah.
my God, it's beautiful. Or
Sometimes it
if
get
you
on my
have,
nerves, though, Casey. Oh my goodness. I'm like,
it's so perfect to me, and especially if you get the hate sex before they even like get to a happy
The hate
place.
sex.
Right.
Yeah.
They
Right.
It's
usually
just
do. Yeah.
there's just something so beautiful about that.
Yes.
oh man.
And I think most
Shabana,
of
you
the
said it's
time,
your favorite too?
and yeah, I think most of the time they're not really enemies. They're just fighting their attraction that they've
Yeah.
always had for each other.
Which is
Mhm.
Yep.
irritating, especially if it goes on too long.
I like
Now
it.
that's irritating
No.
if it goes on too long, but
Right.
I need a good bit of it, because I just need y'all to be balanced. I love that banter, them snarky
Right.
comments,
No,
like
I
the
do
hate
like, yeah,
Mhm.
it's like
stares,
witty
all of
banter and
that.
stuff.
Like
And then
these are
everybody
real, real
else
good.
know they should be together.
Right.
They
Yeah.
But
just waiting
right.
on it.
Yeah.
Well, they
But it's
know it. They
about
just being,
time.
You
Yeah.
sometimes they
literally
just don't
are
want to
flipping
admit it.
pages
Yeah.
like, girl, get over this is what I'm saying.
Right.
Oh man. And I think Katina feels like me with the enemies to lovers trope, because
Yeah.
anytime we read this, and I'm like, oh no, it's enemies to lovers, because it always takes me longer to get into
Takes
them.
too long.
Like, yeah, I read them, but it's just not my favorite. Let's see. Hey Ola, thank you for joining us. Lashira
Hey.
said, and I got something. I don't know why this thing is right in front. I can't even read what it's saying. Can y'all read that? What Lashira is saying?
KC, if you had to drop Kincaid in one of Charity's book, which book would you select?
Wow.
Good question.
That's a good question.
Let me think. Let me think. Oddly enough, I feel like he would be good friends with Dom Kincaid because they're so much alike, like with
Yes.
their personalities, Jill. So I feel like I'd drop him in there because they would be really good friends and really
Yeah.
good business partners.
Yeah, I can see that. I
Okay.
can see that.
So he could be cool with G too. So I could see that.
Yeah, but see, in my mind, G best friends with Nas.
Right. You're not wrong.
And Midnight is saying friends to lovers and enemies to lovers. What you saying? You like both of those, Midnight?
Okay.
Friends to lovers and enemies to lovers. Um, Y'all can have the enemies to lovers.
Like,
And Jennifer is saying, as far as tropes, arranged marriage, secret babies, and age gap.
Well,
The
age
older
gap is
man,
good,
younger
too.
woman.
Like
Yeah.
All
all
the
tropes.
age gap now. I used to didn't like age gap, but it has to be done right now. I can't do like a
Right.
30, 40, 50-year-old
no.
with an
No,
18-year-old. That is so creepy to
no.
me. But
Mm-mm.
I love a good age gap too. But oddly enough, I think the age gap when the woman is older is just that's
Mhm.
like top tier to me.
Really, that's the one I really don't.
Yeah, the
It depends on
opposite. Yeah.
it depends on the age though, because if it's as long as it's not too much. But I think it's just because I do like the man to be older. That's just my own thing.
I can see
But
that.
yeah.
And that's so crazy because I like the woman to be older than.
Really?
I
Okay.
just like yeah, because when she grown and she just know what she want, but
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
she got her
But
friends.
what you want with somebody, you know? I mean, I know what you want
Well,
with
you
them,
know, we know. Growing.
but I had to correct myself. Yes, I know.
Hello.
But young and mature though. Young and
Right,
mature.
right.
Age ain't nothing but a
But it
number.
can't
Right.
just be
Right.
that.
Yeah.
It can't just be that though, because the relationship has to exist outside of the physical.
True.
So
Absolutely.
it
True.
can't just be that. He has to have his life together too, and
Yes.
be able to meet her where she's at and be on
Yeah.
her
Mhm.
level with and stand on business too. So it can't just
Right.
be the physical.
Yeah.
Which is what I liked about
Tyreek.
Tyreek. I'm about to
Tyreek
say
and Tiara.
Jabari.
I know.
Y'all have too many characters and it's kind of blur. But that's what I liked about Tyreek and Tiara. Okay, so when you're in the mood for a good romance, what is your go-to movie?
Hmm. The Portrait is one of mine.
Oh
With
God, I
Okay.
love that movie. And
I love The
they
Portrait.
can
That's a
do it.
good one.
It's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, and then I love a good feel good romance. For me, would be Brown Sugar. I love that
Brown
one too.
sugar.
Those
See,
are
Okay.
my
those are
two.
answers. So I will add Just Right in there for that.
Oh,
I love that
good one.
too.
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
a
she
good one.
took my two
That was like
choices.
a rom-com, wasn't it? With Queen
yeah,
Latifah? Okay,
but
Yeah.
that chemistry was so good coming in the Queen Latifah.
yeah,
I love
yeah.
that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel
It was
that
just the
heifer
whole
showed up.
time
I'm sorry.
when they oh no.
But, that heifer got on my nerves.
It was the whole
Please.
time when you could see they were supposed to be together, but
Right.
Morgan was in the way. It was just like you wanted to chop her in the throat, but
Right.
When the mama said, "Oh, I like her," that was it.
Right,
That was
right.
it.
Lisa Rashad,
That was
so
it.
whatever.
Mama said, "Oh, I like her." That was it. That was it. I love that movie too.
I'm gonna have to pull up these movies. I haven't seen them in a
Well,
long time.
Oh yeah, I love those movies.
Yeah, it's been a while since I watched those. Okay, so do you both still get to read? Do you like to read as
Yeah.
well as write? Okay.
Mhm.
So what is on your bookshelf right now that you're reading or in your library?
Well, I just finished Broken Clocks by Danielle Allen.
Okay. I still have not read that. I told her.
Did you cry, Charity?
Yeah, that's why I said it's too heavy. Too heavy.
I do not wear fake lashes, but she
Listen.
cried off my real lashes because, baby, ma'am.
And she wanted answers all through the book.
So I
and
called
she was
her
like,
through the
"I'm
whole
not
book. Like, oh my
gifted
God,
to
what's
you."
gonna happen? What?
Now, did you read the new book that gives you the soft and blow before it
Oh,
happens?
she
Or
did
you
say that
want
on the
the
show,
old
didn't
book?
she, Shavonda? She
It's
sure
not,
did.
It does not. It does not.
That's what I
don't know why
told
Danielle
her.
keep telling that
Oh, it's
lie.
a lie.
Right, that's what I said.
Yes,
And
because she
say
told me, she said, Cheryl, she said, she said, you can read it because I'm putting, what she say, Shavonda? She putting
something to
another,
soften the blow.
yeah.
Soften it.
Softens the blow a little bit, but not really.
You
So
could have
she's
kept that
still,
letter. You just
she's
wanted me to
still a
pass out.
horrible person for the
Oh,
way she did that. And I won't say
wait,
what she did to get
wait.
spoiled, but she's still a horrible person.
She
In fact,
really
I'm gonna
is.
text her.
That letter was
As soon as we
diabolical.
finish this, and just be like, "I'm still mad at you."
Yeah.
How are you gonna tell me you wrote something to soften the blow, but then give me some tissues with the book?
Yeah.
You got tissues with the book.
She
Wow.
gave
Oh
me a
my
tissues
goodness.
She
with it.
literally gave tissues with it, a little pack
Yeah,
of Kleenexes. It
yeah,
was like, well, it softens the blow. I
yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
No, I told her I have to be in the right frame of mind. I
Yeah.
read the
It's a
rest of
very
her
good
stuff.
book, though.
it is an excellent book, and I kept telling
Yes.
Charity, I was like, now read something happy while you're reading
Yeah.
it.
Right,
Don't
right,
just read
right.
it. You need
Yes.
to alternate. But oddly enough, I read one of her books too recently because I had to do an in conversation with her. So Big
Okay.
Girl Blitz was the last thing I read.
Oh yeah, I read that. It's
Oh,
very,
that's
very good. I
yeah,
love
yeah,
all three
yeah.
of the books. I think the
Mm-hmm.
third one is my favorite, but I don't know if that's just because I read it
I keep
last, just read
saying
it.
that. Well, I don't
Yeah.
know. I keep saying that too, and people are like, "No, it's not." But I don't know. I just really that third one was my favorite to
Yeah,
me.
Yeah.
I haven't read
Yeah.
the third one yet, but right now the
Me
second
neither.
one is my favorite. I just went
Okay.
and picked my. I was supposed to go see her Wednesday, but I was sick. But I just went and picked up my book yesterday because I pre-ordered a book for her
Me too.
event. So I just went and got the book yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, this book is thick." Well, I got the audio.
Jennifer, Jennifer said broken clocks took me through it. Through it.
Take you
Yeah.
It
through
takes
there for real.
everybody
Yeah.
through.
It does, and she's just a horrible person for
Yeah.
writing books.
Takes you through there.
I was like, "What was on your mind when you were writing this?"
Right. Right.
Have you read it, Katina?
No, and actually, the funny thing is, Cheryl and I said we were reading at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
But I
Girl,
don't
But
think
I
she's
said,
ready
but I
yet.
said I had to be. I
She's
said
not
I have
ready.
to be in the right mind for
you do. You
Oh
do.
man.
It's a
Um,
phenomenal story, though. It just really is, and the message is very beautiful.
Mhm.
It's just about time and don't waste time.
Great.
Like
Right.
That's it.
the
Yeah.
message is just beautiful. It's just the way she did it. It was just cruel.
Diabolical.
Yeah.
Diabolical.
all right, so we're going to get into the book and the character, the
Okay.
books and the characters. Okay, so for those in the audience who haven't read either book yet, can you, Charity, can you tell us a little bit about Tyreek and his character as far as his personality and his backstory?
So Tyreek is a baller in every sense of the word. He's probably had a ball in his hand since he could walk. And
Mhm.
he knew for him that was going to be his way out of his home life because for whatever reason, his father hates him. And it really is no rhyme or reason for it. He just legit hates his son. But I think the reality is he hates himself.
Right,
And so your son is everything that you aren't. And so
right,
instead of being proud of him, you resent him for that. And so he knows that it's not if his mother is the one that's been saving the family the entire time. And so his mother doesn't have to have that hard life anymore. He's working hard to get into the NBA so he'll be able to take care of his family and in his perfect world get rid of his father because he that's how he sees it. But I think just grappling with that and understanding that your mother married him and she ain't left him after
mhm,
all this time. She really ain't gonna
Mm-mm.
leave him at all. I mean, that's just how she is. So he is very hardworking. He wants to take care of everybody, very driven, and he loves very hard, very hard.
yes, I agree. That was difficult. I loved his relationship with his mother and his sister, but it was difficult as far as the dynamics between him and his father, and then his mother being in the being okay. It looks like KC jumped
Is
out.
it?
Hold back.
Okay.
Uh,
That was definitely an intense scene.
it
Yeah.
was, and the
Course.
mother, being in the middle of them. But the scene with them at the when he came over for dinner, and
Mhm.
then
Yes.
his
Oh
father and his
God.
uncle
Yeah,
are
yeah,
out
yeah.
in the garage, and then he know he's not supposed to come in, but he just got to come in and cause trouble.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
then if you think about that dynamic, Tyreek, I get it, but how you gonna tell your mama that your husband
Right,
I
you
know.
bought the
husband
house for
can't be
her,
in the
right?
house when I come over? I
That's
mean,
his
and that's
house.
the conundrum of that. Like my
Yeah.
husband. So but
Yeah.
that's his issue. Like he just can't wrap his head around it. You're trying to fix something for your mother that she doesn't want to fix. So yeah.
True,
Yeah.
true,
Yeah,
true.
because I thought to myself, boy, how you gonna tell your mama that? I agree with you, but
Right.
really, you gonna tell your mama that
That was wicked.
Yeah,
though?
that definitely stood out to me. And when I almost cried when she told him, "I don't want to." When she said, "I don't want to lose my
My son.
son," yeah, she didn't want to have to choose between the two.
Between
Yeah.
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 What about Tierra? What's her backstory?
And then you got Tiara, total opposite. Loving family background, her stepdaddy, best friend relationship with her mother, knows
Yes.
exactly who she is and what she
Mhm.
wants. She's at the place she wants to be in her life.
Right.
and she's comfortable. And in her delusion, she thinks that she just want to have something fun with a young guy,
Right.
and met your match, met your person. And so just her having to give up that little bit of control to realize that you're staring at your forever in your face. So, but I just love her. She loves hard too, and she loves it. Her love is a different way. She supports and she's there even when she claims she isn't. She is. So.
Right. And she tried her best to keep him in his little box,
Yes.
friend with benefits zone. But he was not having it.
He was not having it at all.
Okay, Casey, what about Cole? What's his backstory?
So what's funny is Cove is the opposite. Like he just played basketball. He just happened to be good at it, and he decided to play on the league with their gang, and he was just phenomenal and lazily played in college and things of that nature. He didn't care about going into the league or any of that. He just kind of was trying to figure out what his life looked like.
Right.
And so it's so funny that he and Tariq are opposites, but and so he gets into some trouble and ends up having his brother forces him to choose basketball.
Right.
And so he ends up playing overseas because he has to leave, and ends up playing over there. And then with that, develops his love for basketball and wants all of the things and decides that this life could be great. And so he ends up coming home and wants to play for the Royals. And that's the team he chooses. That's where he wants to be. And so that's how that works out for him. But it's so funny, the two of them are opposites. Tariq was just like basketball for life. And it's so funny we were talking about that. And I was like, yeah, Cole don't really care about basketball.
You don't.
And what about Zaya?
And Zaya, bless her whole heart,
Yeah.
she has, this, she has her life together and she's, in real estate and she's still in that, but she just kind of had a rocky past where she married her high school sweetheart with the intent, college sweetheart, with the intent of replicating what her parents had.
Right.
That's what love looks like for her. And so she did that, and he just basically crapped all over her because he married her to basically ruin her life because when he wanted her back then, she didn't want him. She was young, and she's trying to figure out her life, and she's just like, I just need time to figure out who I am, and he wouldn't accept that. And so years later, when they cross paths again, and she's like, okay, I'm settled, I think I can do this, I'm ready, and he literally marries her just to ruin her life, to destroy her happily ever after. So it ends up being a horrible, marriage, and she's trying to get out of it, and he just is a horrible person, doesn't want to let her go, and so she's the support of her family, though. Her family, was just there for her for the support of whatever she needed, and they didn't care what her life looked like. They just wanted her to be happy. And so they are two opposite worlds, but and she just absolutely was not going to date another athlete, and here comes Cole.
Right, of course. And I love their banter too, and she was so quirky.
Yes.
Anyway,
with that little baby car,
That little baby toy car. What is this?
Her little toy car, and she's like, "What do you have against my car?"
He's like, "I can't fit in it." That's
right. Okay, so with Tyreek and Tierra, what stood out to you and what some standout scenes for you, Katina, in that? Did you get a chance to read that one, Shavana?
Ballerz, yeah. Charities, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like the funny moments, those little things that just keep popping up. The gender reveal was everything to me because it kept coming up over and over.
Oh, when her mother kept trying to talk her into
It's not happening.
And it got to the point she was like, I can make my own room, and I just love it. When you come over, and it was like, stop,
No.
Not happening.
stop.
It wasn't happening.
I love their relationship though, and the matching clothes, the matching outfits.
Yes.
She already knew she was gonna want that outfit, so she
Yeah.
yeah.
You already
And,
knew.
and Tyreek was so sweet with, especially when they went to the cabin, like planning it all out. Because I'm like, oh, you
He's
really
so
get her. You get
sweet.
your girl, don't you?
I know. I love that. But yeah, that whole topic that kept coming up. It was,
Because the mama was gonna have her way, honey. At least she thought she was, but you're not.
Yeah, she definitely did.
Yeah.
did. I love that.
You know what I think you did really well, Charity, is that because I read a lot of sports romance for years, and I loved how deep you dived into giving us the experience of him going to the draft.
Yes.
I
Awesome.
love that aspect of it. It felt like I was there, like I was a family member cheering them on.
Woo, child, because I don't know anything about NBA.
I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you what research did you do? If
What?
All of
All
it.
the time. Like I needed every detail. Like my little
Watching videos.
yes, I'm an AAU auntie for basketball, so I know that. My
Oh,
nephew,
okay.
so in high school and whatever.
Mhm.
And then like I have family members that went, but nothing in depth like that. You know how it is. It's like, oh, my cousin and that, hey, but
right,
I don't
right,
know
yeah,
anything
that too, yeah,
about that. So it was, I'm telling you, minutes and minutes of footage because it was such a big part of his life.
right.
And I needed to show what the draft was, but I got it more from players than from the spectators because I didn't know about the when you get in there and they usher you around. I didn't know any of that.
Right,
So
right.
I got just listen to players, following them draft day, like that was it, because I know none of that. So I'm so glad it
Well,
turned out.
actually, it shined
Very
through. I
well.
loved it, loved it.
Okay.
What about y'all? As far as that, did you appreciate that as far as the draft and him going to the draft and
I
his family
did.
being
That's
there?
what you want, because it's a sports romance.
Mhm.
You want to get the sports,
Mhm.
and
Right.
Yes.
a lot of us may not know all the details. And I love the plays and stuff and all that stuff because you felt like you were there,
Oh yeah, yeah.
crowds and all that
Mhm.
kind of thing. You felt all of it, and
Oh, good.
it's kind of like what's that show that used to come on the game, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
I used to
Mhm.
love that show.
in the beginning we got all the it was always on the field, and then all of a sudden the field went away, and
Yeah.
it was just
Football did go away from the game.
drama.
Yeah.
So I
Yes,
just
it
wanted to
did.
see
Yeah.
we saw it throughout the whole entire story.
Oh,
So I
thank
thought that was
you.
awesome.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, yeah. You're not.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, Shavano. Yeah, you're gonna love it, and you're gonna love Cove and Zaya's
Yeah.
story too. Okay, so with Cove, I really loved, and this is another thing that I love in books is strong families and siblings and all of that. So I loved his relationship with his brother
Yeah. Well.
and their banter and how he kept telling him, don't sleep with my agent. What is like? And he was like, because I know you ain't gonna do right. And he was like, how you know she's not gonna be the one? But
He kept saying yet, and he was
right,
not playing.
right,
So
Cole was
yes,
looking at the business, so he was like, "Listen, don't mess this up for me. I got this contract. I like my team. This woman is about her business, and she making me money. Don't make her mad at me because you don't know how to act right."
Right.
Now, who did you base her on? Because it reminded me of what's the one that played for the Eagles?
Oh.
Because doesn't
Jalen,
he have like an all female
he
team?
does, and
Yeah,
yes,
that's
they were
yes,
mhm,
and that's where that came from. I was
yeah,
like, literally, because I mean, you
mhm,
see the agents all the time, and they're mostly men.
right,
And if you see the women agents, they are sexualized.
Mhm.
true,
And I didn't give any of that other than the back and forth with his brother being
right,
attracted to her.
right.
What you saw from the very first chapter of him introducing her as a part of his world was that she was about her business.
definitely, yeah,
And she literally was that person that was like, I don't care what you do, these things have to be in place. And
mhm,
anything else, I don't care about, but these things have to be in place. And she just genuinely cared about him and his career And I wanted to reflect that without you seeing the aspects of her being sexualized.
Right.
And, I just really wanted you to see an agent and hardworking agent first,
Mhm.
and then she's a hardworking agent that's a woman.
Mhm.
Right. And if she does go there with his brother, it's because she wants to. It's not because
Right.
right.
Yes.
Yep, that came through as well.
Mhm.
Um, and another thing that I liked in both of your stories is the strong friendships that the females had and the guys.
Yeah.
But they were especially the females though they were there. They were right.
That color was amazing.
She was not holding them up, was she? She was like, oh man, I loved it.
Well, the fun
Um,
fact for me with that is I usually write dysfunctional families. And
Mhm.
because I write dysfunctional families, they have to have a community, they have to
yes.
have support, and it's typically the friends. So
Hmm.
I feel like I've mastered the art of those friendships that become family because I always write. People like literally are like, "Do you hate your family?" I'm like, "No, because I always write these very dysfunctional families, and or I don't like, and the reason why I do that, I'll go ahead and say this. The reason why I do that is because I hate incorporating the families, whereas Charity
Oh, okay.
loves to incorporate
I
families.
love
She
family.
will have
It's gonna be
Right.
50
family
family
through my
members in a
books,
book,
Right.
honey.
and I like to focus on my couples,
Mhm.
and so I get distracted trying to build the
Oh
families.
yeah.
But Charity has got that down to
Love
it's
a
just
family.
perfection. She can write families and it'd be 50 members in the book, but you won't even feel like it. You're just like, oh my God, that family was so
Right.
great.
They're just
But
an
they don't
extension
take a
of right.
right, and they don't take away
Hmm.
from the story. But I just don't have that. If I start doing the families, y'all will not get the couple because I can't do that.
Well, that's good that your strength.
I know,
One or
I
the
know my
other.
weaknesses.
And that was, if you go back, because that was one of the things I did like with Tyreek and Tiara, what how she confronted his mother.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
that was I
That.
love that. Yes.
It
It
was
was
so classy,
respectful.
mean.
Yeah, she meant what she said.
She
And
knew
her
what she
mother and his
said.
mother appreciated it
Yeah,
because
she did.
Yes,
yeah, she appreciates
yes.
somebody
She
being in
did.
his life that love him that much.
Yes,
Yeah.
and she let her know, just like you for your man. Yeah, I'm about
I
that
know
for
that's
I'm
right.
mine.
about that life.
Yes, I'm
Billy
about that for
Joe, he
mine.
mine.
Yes, I'm about that for mine. Yes.
Oh man, yeah, that was I have that down as one of my standout moments. Love that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I
Mm-hmm.
love the scene too with between Tyreek and her father. And he
Oh,
was surprised when
Yeah.
he pulled out the
Right. I was like, this is a setup. Don't smoke it. Don't smoke
right.
Right! Wait,
no, it's a setup.
it. Yeah, this
Oh
is still a
man.
setup.
Because we had that in both stories where the moment with the parents and
we
those
did.
both in both stories it was one of my
Mhm.
favorites because that's always the awkward moments
Yes,
Yeah,
either
yeah.
they're nervous or the one who's bringing them home is nervous.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
what did y'all think of?
the daddy need. Listen, he worked hard at the plant, so he need
Right, that's what
for real.
Yeah, they ain't gonna waste my money on nothing cheap.
Nothing,
Right.
no.
And weak stuff.
oh man,
Yeah. Mm-mm.
loved it.
Mm-mm-mm.
What were some more standouts for you for y'all?
I
I
love
thought
I
Go
love
ahead.
the scene where he massages her. I love
oh
it.
yes,
Oh
yes.
yeah.
That
And
was
that's one of the when we were asking when I was asking y'all about um as far as romantic gesture, that's one of mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
I
love
forgot
I
all
love the
about that. Yeah, that
But
was
I
Hmm.
so
love the
yeah.
way Pierre was just like, this man ain't living with me. He not gonna stay with me.
lies.
Girl,
She lied.
she was so adamant about keeping things. He can't spend the night.
Right.
We're gonna keep things. I was
Right.
like,
her
girl,
boundaries. That
Girl,
went down
Let it
on
go.
the
right.
wayside.
Right.
He's like, give me the alarm code. She was like, yeah, no.
And meanwhile, Rebel's like, yeah, okay, sis.
Yeah,
Right. And
yeah.
remember when she kept when she started saying something, he was like, "Why you just don't tell me? You just say you want me to
Right.
say
Yes.
What
Mm.
you
Oh God.
say?
When he was moving out of the
it."
door, and
Right?
she was like, girl.
Yeah, we going through it.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it
So,
was funny when she said she was too tired to get up and let him out, so she just let him stay. I was
let
like,
oh
him
yeah,
stay.
yeah,
really?
yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Oh man. Let me see.
Oh my god. Well, that was good too. I
Oh,
also
I had put
like
on
how.
down here about Cora.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was saying I had put down here about Cora that I want to know about her story, but we
Oh,
already
go,
asked.
go ahead.
I just loved her character. So
Oh,
you did a great job writing her for her to be a side character.
Mhm.
She had a lot of meat to her.
What were
For
you saying,
sure.
Katina?
No, she had a lot of meat to her. She was I don't know, she was giving main character energy. I know she was a side character, but
Hmm.
she
Yeah,
definitely had main character
yeah,
energy.
she got. But like I if my main character is kind of mellow, the side character is always gonna be just over the top. Like they're gonna be so that they balance each other out. She
Right.
does have she's got main character energy.
Mhm.
You know what was funny to me too? When at the doctor's office, when Tyreek when he was questioning the doctor about the
Yeah.
vitamins and and then he made sure that she had those vitamins and that smoothie
yes,
every morning.
All the
Every day.
all the time. All the time.
He
He
was
was
not
upset.
playing.
He did not play. She worked too much, and so he don't like that.
Right.
So
And I like that he was encouraging her too, to follow her
yeah.
passion. Um, because she even though she loved her job, she wanted to do something. What was it that she wanted?
Just less hours. The ER was just too much.
Okay,
So
Yeah.
yeah.
she wanted to keep helping people, but really oncology is what she really wanted to do. So
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
So that's why I love too that he just supported her in both
He
of
was
them.
just grown.
Yeah, he
Right.
was grown.
he
He
was
was
just
That's
crying.
grown.
why I didn't mind the age gap.
He was just grown.
Oh man.
You know, it's
But
another moment that I really loved because Cove was just like, I just need a house, I need a
Yeah.
oh
bed,
yeah, he
Yeah.
was so mellow.
that's
Yeah.
all I need. And I love when they went shopping for mattresses, and he was like, just get on your hands and knees, and that's
Yeah.
just what she was.
I'm trying to see something.
Say, let's try this out.
Listen, I was like, I need to see. That's what I need to test out.
Right,
Right.
right, right.
Oh my god!
I have to read that.
Oh,
Mhm.
that
I
was
Yeah.
love their relationship and
absolutely.
how he said he didn't really eat sweets, but he was eating everything she made,
Everything
everything
she
she baked.
had.
She was baking,
Everything
honey,
she
so the
had.
house smelled good.
Right, right. And I
Mhm.
love too, Casey, that you show like the scene where basically the coach was telling him because he thought that he didn't have anything that he knew everything basically
Yes.
Mhm.
and from playing overseas and the coach was
Yeah.
trying to tell him it's things that you still need to learn to be a part of this the rebels and at first he took offense but then once Jabari and was it somebody else I can't remember
Everybody.
somebody else talked to him and
I feel like all of them pretty much, but Jabari first, and then Tyreek was like, "Nah, he just like that, but he gonna give you some
right
good advice. Now you gotta listen." And that's just
Mhm.
humbling yourself sometimes. And his
yes
ego was just so massive, but he
hmm
also I wanted to show that he cared enough about the sport that he wanted
right
to learn. And with sports romances, you can get two aspects of it. So a lot of people
Mhm.
say sports romance and you know that they're a player, but that's all. You never see them on the court. You don't see
right
them in the business. You don't
Right.
know because sports romance doesn't always have to be in season on the
Right.
court. you can show the business of the sport,
Right, right.
and you can learn about things like that. And
And you did a
so,
great job with that with him and what how you pronounce her name? Savoya her
Zaya.
Yeah.
nope, the agent. What's her
Eh,
name?
Oh yeah, yeah. Shit.
I think it's
I think
Savoy.
it's a boy.
What
Yeah.
is it?
Voya.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was hammering it home about the business side of it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so that I love that aspect of it too, and the physicality because I love the scene too where when they did the practice and he was so sore
Yeah.
when he was going to pick up Zaya and because they worked him.
It worked.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And you got to see like all of those things. But I love that part of it. I love
Mhm.
learning. Like we'll spend hours and days sometimes researching stuff for one sentence in a book. It's gonna be one
Absolutely.
sentence. But we
One.
have to understand how it works and what it looks like in order to
Right,
write it.
right,
And you could because you can't write something that resonates with people who understand it if you don't
right.
understand it.
Right.
So
Yes.
it may not even end up in the book, for the most part, but you can't say certain things and then somebody that works in that field or does whatever and they're like, that don't work like
No,
that.
that
That's not
don't.
how
That's
that
not how
happens.
that
Right,
works.
right.
Yeah. So we just have to understand it. So we will spend
Too
hours
much.
upon hours and sometimes days, doing the research, calling people, looking up stuff, like watching
Mhm.
videos, hours and hours of videos. And sometimes it's literally just one sentence in a book.
One
So,
sentence.
yeah.
The
But we have to understand all the moving
dynamics, yeah.
pieces, yeah, in order to write the story. So
Because
that
you're
you
right,
guys
because a lot of
appreciate
women
that
too
is
love sports
wonderful.
too.
Yes, there's a
Yeah,
lot of women love sports.
Yeah.
Yes.
absolutely.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I think you all both did an amazing
Oh, thank
job.
you.
Thank you.
Amazing, amazing job. Shavana, Katina, did y'all have anything else before we close out?
I got a question about the other book.
Oh, DV, go ahead.
Go ahead,
Well,
girl. Go
it's
ahead.
it's not a question. It's just I really loved Kasir's son.
Mm.
Oh,
How he had a big crush on Rebel.
yes, I love him.
I
That
kept
was just
telling him
so
when she
funny
was
to
writing,
me.
I was like, he stole the show from me.
Right. I love kids in books, but
Yeah, I
he
do
was
too.
just like, my mama said I don't have to like you if I don't
Yeah,
want. I was like,
Now,
oh,
which book was this one? What book is
it's
that?
DV,
it's
considered
DV.
Yeah.
rebel.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Hmm.
She
So
said,
And I
well,
And
my
that
did
man
mama
was
told
download
telling
me
the
that
to
one.
truth
like you
because
though.
children will be very honest. My mama
right.
said I
They
don't have
will
to like
tell it
you.
Yeah.
all.
My mama saying
Yeah.
I like you. And when she came out of that apartment, I was like, let her get her, let her get her.
Get your one out together.
Yes, I did. Because you told that little boy you ain't gotta like her if you don't want to. Dad, give her a chance. I'm sorry that you weren't supposed to happen.
You weren't supposed to happen.
You weren't supposed to
Absolutely.
Yeah.
happen. You just got lucky and had the baby. He ain't
Yeah.
nothing to do with you.
Not at all. Not
Okay,
at
so I'm gonna have to hurry up and read
Yeah,
that.
y'all gotta read.
all.
Yeah, both of them. Both of
Hurry.
them.
And
Yeah.
now Jennifer telling me I have to read only for me too, because it's of course
Oh,
romance.
you do
Oh
football.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
All right, I'm
football.
writing it down.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
Yes, you
you
have to.
see, I love the way he went and scooped her up and told her she wasn't going back.
Oh, yeah.
Like, look, you made this call now. That was our agreement. If you make this call, you ain't going back.
You're not going
Yes.
back. He said
I
he
love
stood
both
on
of them.
that. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna give you your space and give you your time, but when you call me, be
That's
ready to come
it.
home.
It's a
Right,
wrap.
right. So both of those were good. I
Yeah, both of
really,
them were so serious about their women, honey.
yes.
Yes.
And I loved it. They all lived in the apartment building together. I
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, they all live in DV projects. Yes.
yeah,
Well, that makes sense. It was a
Yeah.
project.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
Oh, that's what y'all were saying that in all the books
Yes.
that's
Same
where
place.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That makes
And
sense.
the little mini grocery store that bought had memories because my grandfather had one of those too. Where
Oh,
you
the candy lady,
The
candy
yeah,
candy
man.
lady.
you
Yes.
go in there and get the snacks or you get the
Candy lady.
sodas and-
Yes.
yeah,
Rebel's mother is the candy lady in
yeah,
DV.
Okay.
Yes.
But she had, honey, listen, it progressed. She had like the drink coolers.
Right.
Okay.
You don't have to go to the store. You can go to her. You can go to
Right.
her for sure.
Orange juice, everything. She
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
That took me back to childhood though, going to get
right.
them things.
That's what I
and
was just
like,
thinking. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
like hot pickles and all that stuff. Like it just took me back to childhood because you went
Hmm.
to the candy lady and then you went to the icy lady.
You
Like
Right.
did. It was a kid. We
that's
had the
what you
scraper
did.
lady in Florida, which is the frozen cups. We had the candy
Oh,
lady.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Listen, you at the people house all the time. My mom like, do not be knocking on the people door. Look, I need a hot pickle sausage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see,
The
when in
kids
our
knew where to
project they were
go.
called juleps. So
Y'all call them
Yep.
juleps, see? Yeah, we
yeah.
call
Yep.
them scrapers.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, we
Let me
said
get my
icy out here, icy in Midwest.
let
You
me
Oh,
get
call
my
them frozen cups?
yeah. Let me get
yeah.
another Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just call them
Put it
icy,
upside down and dig
icy.
out the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we call it scrapers, because you
Yeah.
yeah.
Scrape it out.
That was one but a quarter too.
Yes, not no
What is
more.
that?
They're like $1 and something now. It's
They are.
crazy.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Everything
It's
is
so
high.
I made them
different.
for my kids. I was like, y'all need to experience these juleps.
You have
Yeah.
to. Yes.
Oh God, that's funny.
Yeah. But
Well,
yeah,
thank you
it
both for
different
coming
every
back on the show. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for
That's
having me.
great.
And like I'm gonna dive back into Tempting Chaos too, because I'm loving that book as
Mhm.
well. Um and I'm gonna check out the rest of them. And now Jennifer done got me another sports romance to check out.
Jennifer reads them all. I love
Yeah,
her.
yes, she does. Look,
Yeah. Yeah.
when you need Rex and you need to know genres and you need to know all
Right,
that stuff,
right.
Jennifer
she
knows.
knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your evening, ladies.
All right, thank
All
you for
right.
having
Thank you,
us.
Thank you so
ladies.
much.
Oh, I'm gonna go
All
finish
right. Good
these
night.
books.
All right. So Shavana, you got to dive back into
Yeah, I'm gonna finish
into
Ballerz
Cove
and
and
start
yeah,
covering. Yeah, yeah.
'cause,
And
yeah,
y'all gotta read D-Bell Project.
I
oh,
know.
I'm
I just
definitely
actually
that's on my
downloaded it.
yeah. 'Cause
Yes.
I was looking at today because that's why I was asking how many authors. I'm like, I didn't realize it was all those authors that were doing it.
But they're not long. They're not long at all.
Oh, they're not okay.
No,
Because
probably, that's why I was so happy I finished both of them. They weren't long.
because I downloaded Kassir and Rebel's book.
I did too. Yeah.
Yeah, and that sounds
Because
like
I saw it because I was about to message her and say, okay, I need Rebel and Kassir's book, and then I looked through her stuff and I saw it was already out there.
Yeah, and that's when I read. Yeah, Rebel and Kassir.
Yeah. So
And then, yeah.
So I'm looking forward to reading to Cause and the agents and his brother too when Casey does them theirs. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out this evening. And next week we'll be on with A. Marie Avant and her newest release, Big Country. Because she used to do mafia stuff, but now this is like a rom-com. So I'm excited to talk to her about that. And then the following week, me and Shavana will be on with Lamarx Brown and his new latest release. I don't know if it hasn't come out yet, but we'll be on it's where he is as well. So I hope you all can join us for those. And if you go to the Book Buzz shows pages, you will see the schedule of the ones coming up this month.
Is that Lamarck's is the
Damaged.
damage necessity?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, damage is
Yeah.
damage by necessity. Yeah,
Damage by necessity, yes.
yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm looking forward to talking to him again as well. Last time he was on, it was to talk about his book, Back Down Memory Lane,
Mhm.
and we enjoyed that as well. So I know I'm gonna enjoy this. All right, everybody, have a great evening. Good night.
Everyone.